What's good, everyone? Accent Boy here, back with another video. So something that I came across, man, and is very disturbing, man, and it's just crazy how you have individuals out here who think like this dude. So basically, I'm gonna let you guys watch the video and then come back and react to it, man, because it's very disturbing, man.
Of love in West Baton Rouge Parish put a school bus driver in jail.
Police say this man, Christopher Taplin, kept a 13-year-old on his bus well past her stop. When they were alone, that's when things took a creepy turn. That is not all. This year's Best Cast was live in Bruley with the rest of the story.
Michael, Sylvia, those who know him say this is completely out of character for the bus driver. And we're told tonight the victim in this case is okay after this harrowing experience. Parents and students on the west side are in shock tonight after news of a well-known bus driver trying to kidnap a student broke. 33-year-old Christopher Taplin has been booked with kidnapping and stalking a 13-year-old girl who was a regular on his bus route. Police say Taplin let everyone off the bus except the girl and held her captive as he professed his love for her. And police say it was all recorded. Bruley High School student Layla Green isn't much older than the victim.
Originally, I was scared for a little girl to be kidnapped like that. The last one on the bus. I would hate to be the last one on the bus. And you wouldn't expect that. And I expect more out of people, especially a grown man.
As did most of the community. According to Bruley PD, Taplin was well known and liked around town. Green says she knows people who rode on his bus.
A lot of my teammates and my classmates rode his bus, and they wouldn't expect that from him. They were really shocked about it, and that just goes to show you that you don't know what a person's intentions are. Like, you will never know.
Taplin told the victim he'd been watching her since she started middle school, even going so far as to call her family to tell them he was in love with their daughter.
I'm pretty sure that little girl would have never guessed that her bus driver, someone she trusts to get her back and forth to school, would ever think of something or preyed on her in that kind of way.
Now, Taplin wasn't directly employed by the school district, but he has been fired from the bus company that he drove for. In Bruley,
All right, so there you guys go. You guys saw the video. So basically, this much older, dusty ass, crooked looking dude, 33 years old, dude, bus driver, who basically have a crush on this so-called underage female. And this dude been having a crush on this girl for such a longer time. And as you could see, as they said, he's been their driver. And for you as a much older guy who is lusting after this so-called 13-year-old girl says much about you. You look at this dude, you could clearly tell that this dude have some problems. Totally have some problems. And for him to so-called say he was going to at least tell the family that he liked that so-called female, that's a red flag. This dude should be locked up and not be released in society again. Yes, I know he didn't do anything that so far, but we don't know, because he could potentially have family members, kids who he might be watching and doing some heinous stuff. So we have to look at that also. But even though he didn't do anything with this female, let you know, even though he didn't do anything with this female, imagine if it was nighttime or whatsoever, what this dude probably could have done with that little girl. You know what I mean? And it's just sad you have individuals out there who's like this, who prey on these younger females and also boys. But in this case, we're talking a female. But as I was saying, it's sad we have individuals out here who prey on these younger females and lusting after these females just for their sexual pleasure. And this is something I always tell my sisters you always have to watch your daughter with some of these dudes and also people who you left your kid around, because a lot of these younger dudes are older I mean should say older dudes, once they see a lot of these younger girls having breasts, butt, hip, a nice face or a long hair, mm-mm-mm. A lot of these dudes, they prey on these kids and watch these kids as they grow, knowing that they only want one chance with these kids. You know what I mean? And imagine you as a grown man, grown dude, who's supposed to be out here looking older woman, preying on a little kid, telling the kid how much you would like the kid. You know what I mean? And personally, if I did found out if that was my kid, I would probably whoop his ass. Because this dude, I guarantee, a couple years from now, this dude is going to end up on the news saying he either kidnapped another female victim or rape some type of female. People like this should not be walking the street, because this behavior is going to be repeated over and over until they get caught. You know what I mean? Imagine if that was your daughter, people. Imagine if that was your daughter. Your daughter's supposed to be stopped at her bus stop, come home a long time. You're at work watching the camera or listening for a phone call or text from your daughter saying, hey, and I'm home. Hours go by, your daughter is not home due to dudes like this, kidnapping your daughter, having you worried. And come to find out, the police so-called system, they didn't arrest him or whatsoever, but as they say in the video, he worked for the bus company, the school district, and they only fired him. He should have been charged because he actually attempted to kidnap the poor girl. And as I said, more could have been done. What if that girl didn't have a mouth to speak up for herself? And even the girl who the news was interviewing saying that is always the people you never expected. Because this dude was very liked by the community. But see, only one chance, as I said, and these dudes capitalize off their opportunity. And that's why it's very important for us parents. We have to be in our kids' life, as in monitor their move, be involved in their social media, whatsoever, the phone or whatsoever. Keep up to date with your kid, because you never know what might be happening or who might be lurking. It could be your family, your friends, or even your own foes praying after your kids. And as I said, it happens to boys, but most of the time it girls. And I personally could never see myself as a grown man being attracted to younger females. Like, what do you get from that? Nothing. Nothing. And yet these dudes walk in the street, and he must be ashamed of himself, knowing that you're a so-called old adult and get caught liking younger girls. And I'm telling you, this is the next R. Kelly 2.0, because he's preying on them kids. And I guarantee she's not the only one that he is lusting over. This dude needs some serious evaluation, because ain't no way, as I said, a grown man supposed to be attracted to kids. And once this start happening, you gotta be on the lookout for individuals like this. And I'm really wondering why he didn't get locked up, to be honest, because to me, as I said, I feel like he committed a crime by kidnapping the poor girl. And it just goes to show you how suck many of the justice system is in America when it comes on to certain stuff. But I guarantee a couple years from now, or months or weeks from now, if he so-called kidnap another girl and rape her, how they would feel, because they are the one who let this guy roam as in nothing is wrong. So people, just let me know what you think. That was my 2 cents, my little 2 cents. So just let me know what you guys think, because I really think this is just very nasty of this dude. And as a black man, I just feel ashamed of him, you know what I mean? Even though I'm a black dude too. So it's just crazy, man, how individuals in society are, man, and how one bad apple can some of the time bring down the other good apples. You know what I mean? So people, just let me know what you think, like, comment, and subscribe.